Hey, it's your favourite Yorkshire demo here. This is Suzanne from Hullahbaloo.com, and today's project is this gorgeous little box. Now this is made using the Boho Indigo Product Medley. So you can find this on page 9 of the annual catalogue. So as you can see, it comes with lots of different things. The image here shows you exactly what you're getting. So you get a 6x6 paper stack, this stamp set here, a set of matching dies, 2 spools of ribbon, and then you get 3 sets of different pop outs, and it can come with a refill kit. So this is one of the ribbons, some of the DSP. It comes with some embossed card as well, which we're using for the base. And I'm going to show you how I put this one together. I'll move these out of the way. So for this, you are going to need 2 of the pieces out of the paper stack that comes with it. So you need 1 DSP sheet and 1 of the embossed card sheets that comes with it. So today I've gone with this diamond embossed pattern, and then I've gone for a floral, more of a night of navy top. This one was floral, but it was more of the vanilla than the night of navy, and then the bottom was more of a flower embossing. So both those pieces, we'll grab our scoreboard, and we'll do the base first. So doesn't matter which side, but you'll need to score this on 1.5 inches on all 4 sides. And that's your base. And then you bring the lid in, and this lid isn't as deep as the depth of the box. We're doing a reinforced lid. And that will mean, because it's paper, it gives us that bit of extra strength. So we need to score this at 1/2 inch. I do the 1/2 inch scores first. What I do is I ever so slightly move the paper away from the edge of the scoreboard and then score. And that gives us just a little bit of room when we come to make up our box. That means that the lid will fit nicely and not too tight. And then when we've done those scores, we go back in and we score at 1/2 inch. This time you don't have to move them off the side. Not 1/2 inch, sorry, 3/4 of an inch. So 3/4, 3/4 and 3/4. Have I done all 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. So the pattern makes it quite difficult to see, but I have done them all. So that's all 4 done. So we'll bring these in and we'll fold and burnish them. And this base isn't card that's too thick, but it is thick enough that it will hold up as a box. So same with the lid, fold and burnish these score lines all the way around. All good. And then find those 1.5 inch lines and burnish those too. And there we go, all the way around. So now we'll get cutting. So I'll do the base first. So you've got 4 squares, and you just want to go up the side of the square to the first score line on both sides. And then if we move that out of the way, we're just going to take a little wedge off of each side of this square to allow us to have more of a snug fit when it comes to building up the box. And then you need to replicate on the other side. So up each side of this middle rectangle, fold it out of the way, and then mitre those squares ever so slightly, like so. That's the base done. Now the lid's slightly different, so I don't know how well you're going to see this, but so this is the underneath the lid. Because we've got 2 score lines, it creates 4 squares. So what we want to do, I'm going to swap scissors here, is we want to cut up both sets of score lines, both sets of squares, sorry, to the second score line, like so, and that will create these 2 individual flaps. Right, you want to take off the first set of rectangles completely, and I've just mitered that ever so slightly as I've done so. And on the second set, you've got 2 squares left. You want to take off one of the squares like so, and then you're left with this. Mitre this side ever so slightly, and then you want to mitre the square also, like so. And then you want to rotate it and repeat. So 4 squares in the corner, up that first score line, up the second, take that first one off completely, and take the square off of this one, push that out of the way, and mitre this little square. Do that one properly, missed a bit. There we go. And then mitre this edge here. So what's going to happen with the reinforced lid is that when these tabs fold round, that will hide the tabs, but it'll also give it a reinforced side at the same time, which is what we want. So again, rotate it up the 2 score lines, take this first set of squares off, take one of the squares off the second set, mitre this edge here, push it out of the way, and mitre the square. And then last one, up the score lines on both sets of squares, take the first set of squares completely off, and take one square off the second set, mitre this edge ever so slightly here, push it out of the way, and mitre the little square that we're left with. And those squares will become our tabs. So we can put this together now. I'm going to do the base first, and we need our glue on the 4 tabs here. So because we are working with card and sticking to card, I'm going to use my Seal Plus. You can use a multi-purpose liquid glue such as Tombow. That does give you a bit of flexibility to stick it correctly. If you're a bit nervous about going straight to a tape adhesive, that's absolutely fine. So let's get these glued up. And it's a cute little box when this is finished. I love the boho suite. I love navy anyway, so getting a whole suite with that and matching ribbons too. So what I'm doing now is you fold your tab in, and then your rectangle, you just meet that line there and stick all the way around, all 4 tabs, meet and stick. So bring the line to that fold and stick, and there we've got our base. And now it's the lid, and all we're going to do here is these 4 tabs need glue on them, and then on the inside we need to run a bit down these edges here. And again, I'm just going to use my Seal Plus for speed. So run down these edges first. And then the 4 tabs. I'm still getting used to the new seal. runs a little bit differently on your cardstock to what Snail did and Fuse, but you get a lot more for your money. Right, so same thing, bring the tab and the line up to meet one another, and don't do anything with these just yet. Bring all those tabs in first. So all the way around, like so. And then these sides can go in. You just push them in like so. And then what I do with my bone folder, just to give that fold a nice edge, is I just squish those tabs that we've just glued into the inside down. And there we've got a lovely patterned reinforced lid, and that should now sit snug on the top, which it does. Gorgeous. So to finish it off, so this is the Night of Navy 1/2 inch frayed grain ribbon, and I like this in knot. I've tried tying a bow with it, but I think it just suits a knot better, so that's what we're going to do this time. So let's get a knot going. Not too tight, because you want to be able to get it off the box for opening. There we go, off into a nice point, like so. Throw the ribbon across the table. And now it's just the sentiment. So the stamp set that comes with Boho Indigo is this one. And I've chosen on this little box, Sorry You're Feeling Blue, because in my mind you can put something in there and cheer somebody up. A bit of chocolate, some sweeties, maybe a bit of jewellery or something. So yeah, I've already got this mounted up, and I'm using Night of Navy ink to match the ribbon. And the background of these boxes is very vanilla, so I've got a piece of that also. I'm just going to stamp that down, get it the right way around, like so. And then I've got the Timeless Label Punch, and I'm just punching that out too, like so. And then what I did with this one is I popped some flowers around it, but I felt I did lose it a bit against the background. So this one I'm going to keep plain. I'm just going to grab some dimensionals and pop it up. And then just pop this into the bottom corner, like so. And there we have it. 2 gorgeous 3x3 boxes. So 3x3 by 1.5 at the final measurements. Quick and easy to make. You can find the measurements and the products used on my blog, and that's linked in the description bar below. Please pop over and have a look, and I will see you next time. Bye.